What's up, style babes? Welcome back to my channel. It's Tiara Oriana. In today's video, I'll be doing a wig transformation. And as y'all seen from the first clips, I know that this is hard to believe, but this is the same exact wig. The same exact wig that y'all just seen. Yes, this is it right here. This is it before. Like I said, we're doing a wig transformation. So first things first, with the wig transformation, I'm going to give it a bleach bath. The bleach bath is so much more quicker than, manually painting on the bleach. I'm using 50 volume developer from Superstar, and I'm using the L'Oreal Quick Blue Bleach, and I use about 6 scoops of the L'Oreal Blue Bleach, and then I use that whole entire bottle of the 50 volume developer. It was only like a 16 ounce if I'm not mistaken. If it wasn't, then I'll tell y'all, but yeah, it was only a 16 ounce, so I used the whole thing. It really wasn't much. You just want to stir it up, and it's okay if it's liquidy. It's different from when you're bleaching knots. You want it to be liquidy because you want it to be enough bleach. It's the same way if you were manually painting on the bleach. It's the same exact thing. Alright, so you're gonna get a bucket and you're gonna fill it with hot water. It's about an index finger length for me. I'm just showing y'all. It's 1 index finger. That's how deep the water is going to be. Sorry about if the clips are a little in portrait mode a little bit. It's because I was filming a TikTok. Go ahead and follow me on TikTok if you haven't already. I make a bunch of hair content on there too. They are quicker, and this is the YouTube channel where I am more detailed with it. So like I said, I pour in some hot water, and it's actually not even from the stove. I didn't boil it. It's just hot tap water from my sink. So yeah, I'm just checking to make sure it's exactly what I said, 1 finger deep. And yeah, like I said, this clips are from my TikTok. If you haven't, followed me, go ahead and follow me. And you just want to stir that in, get it all smooth. And you might get a little bit of clumps. Try to get out as much clumps as you can, but if you can't, it's okay. I still have certain clumps in there, as you can see. And yeah, I just stir that up. So after that's all stirred up, I'm going to dunk the wig in. I know that you could wet the hair first, like if it's easier, wet it with some hot water and then dunk it in, but I just dunked it in right away and it was good. And I'm just gonna make sure that everything gets lathered up. You want to make sure that it is completely soaked and evened out, and I use a brush to make sure that it's just even and raked through every strand of hair, because you do not want certain patches to be blonde and then certain patches to be like a dark color. You want it to be as even as possible. So that's what I'm doing. Alright, so after I make sure that's all lathered up, I let it sit in there for about an hour. The hair is already starting to turn. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it is starting to turn like a more brown color than black. And I just let that sit, like I said, wash out all the bleach, and then I apply some silicone mix to the lace, because the full lace, so I apply it to all of the lace, and this is going to help protect the lace from potentially getting colored from the red dye. The red dye is more pigmented. If it was kind of like a pastel color and you was doing watercolor, you wouldn't have to worry about the lace because it won't stain it. So like I said, I'm using silicone mix, and I know you see crimson there, but I only ended up using ruby red. Ruby red is the only color that I use. I'm repeating this again. Ruby red is the only color that I use. I did not use crimson. I'm pointing at it, but I did not use it, so do not use it. And I put some silicone mix in, because when I use a semi-permanent dye, like a door dye, I like to mix it in with some conditioner, and I feel like it kind of lightens it too a little bit. So I'm just showing you that I take an edge brush and I put the dye on the edge brush, and this is what I do to, make sure that I don't end up dyeing the lace. I do this all the time, even with my frontal wigs. I always use an edge brush, and I just make sure that, it gets fully coated without me dyeing the lace, and it makes it easier for me. You can use an actual dyeing brush if you want to. Just be careful that you don't end up tinting the lace. Like I said, this is a full lace wig, so I just wanted to make sure that I didn't get, no dye on it at all. Alright, so after that's all applied, I let the dye sit on for about 30 minutes to an hour. You really don't have to let it sit on that long because it was already dyeing it. I use silicone mix to condition the hair, of course, always. And I use crystal clear to bring that shine back. I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't know about crystal clear, y'all know about it now. Look at that. It brings the shine back. The silicone mix brings the softness back, and the crystal clear brings that shine. Like, the hair is just amazing. I love me some crystal clear. Like, I love it. I love the stuff. So I'm just gonna pluck the hairline. I let the hair air dry, by the way. I usually don't like to put heat on the hair because, like, I feel like it makes the hair dry, and especially because it's colored hair, like, you don't want to really put too much, heat or damage onto the hair. So I just let it air dry, no heat whatsoever. And I like to pluck my hairlines when the hairline is dry. That's just my preference. I have a more detailed tutorial on my page, actually, and I'm really getting into it about that than right here because, like I said, it's not that detailed. The other one is, and this hairline was pre-plucked, so I don't have to do that much. The other video, the hairline was barely pre-plucked, so I really get more in depth with that. So check that out if you haven't already. I will leave it above or down below. Alright, so after that's done, I just like to press out the hair a bit, and I'm just going to show y'all a couple little styles that I did with the hair because it is a full lace wig. So I was just showing y'all you could be versatile with it. This color is super bomb. The hair came out so nice. I hope that y'all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new here, and if you are returning, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Turn on the bell for post notification every single time that I post, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye, style babes.